guys, welcome to the channel. If you're a nerd with the MLB Transactions and you just overall like baseball, you've come to the right place. For our daily goal, let's get that out of the way. Just watch the video till the end. That's all I ask of you. Just watch it till the end and you'll complete the daily goal. And as always, subscribe if you like this content and want more content like this. Now, let's get into it. Today we have 5 transactions for you guys. Alex Wilson, the relief pitcher from the Tigers, retired from professional baseball. Jose Reyes, the shortstop for the Mets, also retired. Hector Velazquez, the relief pitcher, was traded to Houston from Baltimore for future considerations. Logan Foresight, the second baseman who just got cut from the Phillies, signed a contract with Miami Marlins. And Joe Kelly, the relief pitcher, has been suspended for 8 games for intentionally throwing at Houston, forfeiting $375,898 in 2020 salary. For our first transaction of the day, we have Alex Wilson, the relief pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, retired from professional baseball. Now, I always like it when guys go. That gives younger guys a chance, and it's always better for them. It's like a more of a relief thing. Now, Wilson played for 2 years with Boston from 2013 to 2014. He played 4 years with the Tigers from 2015 to 2018. In 2019, he was with the Milwaukee Brewers. In 2020, he came back to the Tigers to retire. Moving on, we have Hector Velazquez traded to Houston from Baltimore. Now, we still don't have our We still don't have our trades where there's 2 players to break down, or more even. So I don't know a ton about Hector Velazquez, but while I'm on the trade subject, stay on the channel because August 31st is the trade deadline. That's going to be the biggest day of the year. There's always at least 50 transactions, so it's probably going to be a video close to an hour long. It's going to be fun. Now, Velazquez only played 3 years with Boston from 2017 to 2019. He's 31 right now. I guess somehow he worked his way into the Orioles system and now to Houston, but I don't know how he's only played 3 years. He's 31, so I don't know. I think it was just more of the Orioles trying to get him off their hands, but I don't know. Moving on now, we have Logan Foresight, the second baseman, signed a contract with the Miami Marlins. Now, this one stings because he was on the Phillies, and then they released him for whatever reason. He was doing really good in spring training. They released him, then he signs with the Miami Marlins. So that's just perfect. As you can see, he was drafted by the Reyes in 2008, came up with them in 2011 to 2013. Then he got traded to the Tampa Bay Rays in 2014 to 2016. And that's where he really became a known player. That's where he really stood out, and that's where he got established as a decent player. Then he went to the Dodgers for 2 years until 2018. In 2018, he split the year with the Dodgers and the Twins. In 2019, he went to the Texas Rangers, and in 2020, he was a non-roster majors invitee for the Phillies. He then got cut by the Phillies and signed with the Marlins. Moving on, we have Joe Kelly. Now, if you didn't see this, look it up. He got suspended 8 games for intentionally throwing at Alex Bregman's head, which then he forfeited $375,898 and got suspended 8 games. So that's kind of bad, but we knew it was going to happen. Dodgers versus Astros, threw up Bregman's head. Everybody was mad. Then when he was walking off the field after he finished the inning, he taunted Correa, made a little sad face at him. So he got suspended for taunting and intentionally throwing at someone. So honestly, if I were Joe Kelly, I would do the same thing. I mean, if you have the World Series ripped away from you by cheaters, then yeah, I would do the exact same thing. Joe Kelly wasn't wrong, but here, as you can see, he was from 2012 to 2014, came up with the Cardinals, split the year with the Cardinals and the Red Sox. He was with the Red Sox from 2014 to 2018, like most of his career. Then he was with the Dodgers in 2019 and 2020. He actually got a good little argument going with Baker, Correa. Dusty Baker's the manager of the Astros. Baker, Correa, Michael Brantley was involved, Alex Bregman. Now with our final transaction of the day, we have Jose Reyes, the shortstop, retired from professional baseball. He actually hasn't played a game in about 2 years, but he was still technically on the Mets team. So I think it was his time. I love that he retired. He had a nice little career. He had actually had a great career. He was a 4-time All-Star, and he was a good player to have on your team. So as you can see, he was a 4-time All-Star. He was an All-Star in 2006 and 2007 with the Mets, 2010 and 2011 with the Mets, and the Mets are just his all-time team. He was so amazing with the Mets. He even had 2 stints. 2003 all the way to 2011, he was with the New York Mets. That's an 8-year chunk right there, and he's not done. 2012 with the Marlins, 2013, 14, and 15 with the Blue Jays, 2015 with the Rockies, 2016 through 18 with the Mets, and he didn't play a game since. I'm just glad that the last 3 years of his career, he was with the all-time team of his favor.